Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we meticulously dissect the most compelling and often complex developments unfolding within the hallowed yet often turbulent halls of British monarchy. Today we delve into a story that touches upon the persistent challenges facing the senior royals, specifically King Charles Roman III and his heir, Prince William, as they strive to maintain stability amidst what can only be described as a continuous internal family crisis. Before we immerse ourselves in the intricate details of this latest royal friction, I must extend my gratitude to all of you who have consistently supported our work. If you appreciate these deep dives into the world of aristocracy and celebrity, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss one of our thorough analyses. Your engagement is what allows us to continue bringing these stories to light. The challenges confronting the crown are not new. They are long, simmering issues that have been amplified by recent events. We are of course referring to the enduring shadow cast by the various scandals and controversies involving the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, and his former wife Sarah Ferguson, often affectionately known simply as Fergie. This difficult history has become an undeniable element of the public narrative, demanding constant serious attention from both the King and the Prince of Wales. They are deeply committed to navigating this stormy period, seeking to secure the monarchy's future while addressing the fallout from the past. However, just when it seemed the waters might calm, a new headline has surfaced focusing on an alleged argument, or perhaps more accurately, a significant dispute over a proposed collaboration between two prominent figures, Sarah Ferguson and Queen Camilla. This specific point of contention, seemingly revolving around literary pursuits, has rapidly become the talk of the town, injecting fresh drama into the already complicated dynamics of the extended royal family. The core of the recent report centers on the mother of Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Sarah Ferguson, and her reaction to allegations suggesting she was subjected to a monumental snub by the Queen Consort Camilla. The narrative, thus sensationalized by certain elements of the press, paints a picture of a purposeful rejection, adding a layer of personal antagonism to the already strained relationships. Let us unpack the specifics of this alleged interaction. Reports emerged suggesting that Sarah Ferguson, the former Duchess of York, had approached Queen Camilla with a proposal to collaborate on the promotion of her forthcoming children's book. The book in question is titled Flora and Fern, Kindness Along the Way, a charming picture book designed to champion themes of kindness and community at its heart. It represents a continuation of Ferguson's dedicated work in the field of children's literature, a career path she has cultivated quite successfully over recent years, providing her with a substantial platform independent of her royal connections. The proposed collaboration was strategically aimed at leveraging the immense prestige and influence of the Queen's literary initiative, the Queen's Reading Room. Ferguson was thought to have suggested working directly with Queen Camilla to promote Flora and Fern through this renowned platform, thereby instantly granting the book a global audience and the esteemed seal of royal approval. However, the response, according to certain media outlets, was far from the enthusiastic reception one might hope for. Reports published, notably in the Mail, dramatically alleged that before being sacked as a duchess, Sarah Ferguson suffered a monumental snub from Queen Camilla. This language, monumental snub, is highly charged, suggesting not merely a polite decline, but a deliberate, high-profile act of rejection. The implication was clear. The doors of the Queen's official literary establishment were firmly closed to the former Duchess of York. Yet, as is often the case in royal reporting, the full picture is far more nuanced, and official clarification was swift. Representatives for Sarah Ferguson, speaking directly to the Mirror, issued a powerful and unambiguous denial. They categorically refuted two crucial elements of the published story. First, the assertion that any collaboration proposal was ever formally made to Queen Camilla, and second, the claim that any snub from the Queen had taken place whatsoever. The representatives went further to address the historical context, which is vital here. They firmly stated that since the establishment of the Queen's Reading Room in 2021, Sarah Ferguson's extensive body of work has never been featured on the Queen's recommended reading lists. This detail is important because it suggests a pre-existing pattern of independence between the two women's literary spheres, rather than a sudden dramatic rejection precipitated by a recent request. The spokesman's firm reputation aims to dismantle the narrative of a recent personal slight, repositioning the situation as one where the Duchess's works simply operate outside the formal structure of the Queen's charity. To truly understand the significance of this alleged friction, we must take a moment to appreciate the context of both women's literary endeavors. Let us first examine the esteemed platform Sarah Ferguson allegedly sought to engage with, the Queen's Reading Room. This initiative was initially launched in 2021 as an online platform dedicated to the noble cause of championing literature and promoting the profound societal and personal benefits of reading. Since its inception, the Reading Room has blossomed, evolving into a registered charity. Its official website clearly states its mission to celebrate and promote the power and benefits of reading. Queen Camilla's commitment to this cause is deeply personal and widely respected. She has frequently shared moving reflections on how books have enriched her life since childhood, praising their extraordinary power to educate and inspire. For a book to be featured on the Queen's Reading Room list is more than just a recommendation. It is an endorsement that carries significant cultural weight, instantly elevating the publication's profile and validating its thematic importance. This is precisely why the alleged denial of access to this influential platform would be perceived as such a potent rejection. Now, let us turn our attention to the author at the center of this controversy, Sarah Ferguson. At 65 years old, she has built a remarkably substantial and varied career as an author. While often overshadowed by her personal and public life, her literary pursuits are serious and sustained. She is known today for writing both romantic fiction, appealing to adult audiences, and increasingly children's literature. Her dedication to her craft is evidenced by the detailed and somewhat unconventional methods she has employed in developing her literary works. Fascinatingly, reports indicate that while writing, she has utilized everyday market items such as fountain pens and even food blenders as tools or muses in her creative process. This detail speaks to her commitment to finding inspiration in the mundane and transforming it into narrative gold. Her latest offering, Flora and Fern, Kindness Along the Way, is a testament to her continued focus on creating meaningful content for young readers. The publication meticulously follows the adventures of its two titular characters, Flora and Fern, and is centered on those universal, comforting themes of compassion and community. This consistent focus on positive messaging comes despite the recent, often tumultuous upheaval in her personal circumstances and the continuous media scrutiny she faces. The timing of this alleged collaboration attempt is also noteworthy given the ongoing familial pressures. King Charles and Prince William are constantly working behind the scenes to manage the internal dynamics of the family, particularly those elements that draw negative public attention. The legacy of the Duke and Duchess of York, including the financial and public relations crises that have plagued them, represents a continuous management challenge for the senior royals. Any suggestion of open animosity or a deliberate snub between Queen Camilla and Sarah Ferguson only exacerbates the perception of internal disorder, forcing the king and the prince to address yet another layer of potential discord. It is critical, however, to return to the categorical denial offered by Ferguson's representatives. They are not merely stating that the request was refused. They are challenging the very premise of the narrative that a request was ever made in the first place, or that a snub occurred. This robust denial suggests an attempt to prevent the media from manufacturing a dramatic feud where none exists, or at least where no recent formal interaction has occurred. If we accept the representative's statement as fact, the narrative shifts from one of direct confrontation to one of simple separation. It confirms that the professional literary paths of Queen Camilla and Sarah Ferguson have always run parallel but never converged. For Queen Camilla, maintaining the integrity and scholarly focus of the reading room is paramount. The platform must remain credible and focused on its educational mission, selecting works based on literary merit and thematic relevance rather than familial connections. The fact that Fergie's works have been absent since 2021 indicates a consistent policy, not a sudden spiteful action. For Sarah Ferguson, the continued success of her independent writing career, which has seen her author numerous titles across different genres, is a source of great pride. Her ability to operate successfully outside the formal patronage of the core royal family is a testament to her business acumen and literary appeal. Her latest work, Flora and Fern, serves as a powerful reminder of her commitment to her chosen field, irrespective of her status within the broader royal orbit. The media's relentless pursuit of conflict, however, ensures that any interaction or lack thereof between these two high-profile women will be scrutinized through a lens of potential rivalry. Queen Camilla, having earned tremendous respect for her quiet diligence and dedication since marrying Charles, now holds a position of immense influence. Her actions, particularly regarding her cherished charities, are seen as definitive. Conversely, Sarah Ferguson remains a figure of intense public interest, perpetually linked to the dramatic events of the 1980s and 90s. The tension, therefore, lies not necessarily in a personal argument, but in the contrasting public roles they now inhabit. Camilla is the stabilizing force at the heart of the monarchy. Fergie is the perpetual outsider, forever linked to the royal periphery. In conclusion, while the sensational reports of a monumental snub involving the promotion of Flora and Fern kindness along the way captured immediate attention, the official rebuttal from Sarah Ferguson's camp firmly denies both the proposal and the alleged slight. The truth appears to be less dramatic. Two successful women, one a queen with a powerful literary charity established in 2021, and the other an established author with a substantial career built on her own merit, operating in separate professional spheres. Yet, this incident serves as a crucial reminder of the constant, delicate balancing act required of King Charles and Prince William as they labor to manage a family whose internal relationships are perpetually under the microscope. The shadow of past scandals lingers, and any perceived discord between key figures, even over a children's book collaboration, instantly becomes a national conversation. We want to hear from you, our insightful viewers. What are your thoughts on this latest royal narrative? Do you believe the media is overly eager to manufacture drama between royal figures? Or is it inevitable that the professional paths of Queen Camilla and Sarah Ferguson would eventually cross, potentially leading to friction. Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Your engagement fuels our discussion and helps us understand the pulse of public sentiment regarding the monarchy. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth coverage of the royal family, and join us next time as we continue to explore the fascinating world of celebrity history and the crown. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to reading your comments.